So I heard through the grapevine, you have some trouble starting Voices of the Void. Motherfucker, I got you. So whenever you first spawn in, you are right here. Want to open this, take everything, and you don't need a suitcase. You just, yeah, and then you just start walking the trail. Okay, so first things first, before you even walk in the base, you want to get these little trash cans. They're just scattered around, but the reason why you want them is because, as you saw from earlier, I picked one of these up. You can hold one of these, and the volume is like 100 shy of your max total volume that you can carry at one point in time. It had, like, the trash can itself has a total volume of 1280, and you could also put garbage cans inside of garbage cans, and it's still 300 inside the other garbage can, and then you can collect that garbage can. So essentially this is just infinite storage. Okay, chill out. And there's fucking 4 of these outside. The garage is probably going to be your base of operations for the first couple of days of doing this. So everything you got from the little suitcase from before, you're just going to want to drop it. You're just going to want to drop it here. Of course, put the certificate up. Put the plush here. That's just law. You have to do it by law. And actually collect the MREs. But now you're just going to kind of want to run around the base, and you're going to want to collect any MREs, batteries, drives, all of those. You're going to want to collect them. All right, so run around. As far as MREs go, I'm going to keep at least 5 on me at all times. You don't really have to worry about food too much in this game. So go to your settings, go to the E on the side, disable food tolerance, turn that on. Food tolerance makes it to where you can't eat the same food over and over and over. It's really annoying. It should not be part of the game. So you have 18 drives. I'm going to drop 10 of these. I'm going to have 8 of them left. And so the reason why I'm doing this is because all of this that I have currently on me is what I'm going to sell later whenever we get enough money to actually sell something. Essentially go around collecting these little tiny, if I don't kick it across the room, these little tiny pieces of trash that are on the floor. So now that you got all the trash that you want, you're gonna want to go and just drop all of this. Drop all of this onto the workbench. Don't do what I just did. So now you go and make scrap. So this room you've probably been in a couple of times by now. On this this little shelf, you see garbage bags. These are crazy important. So you want to go behind these pallets as well, and you get a garbage bag roll. Again, crazy important. I just gotta get the piles that are the most in the way. So, you know, ones like this. So boom, that's 16 bags of trash off rip. You're gonna want to put all these bags in this garbage bin. And now we need 20 points. So we're gonna start fixing servers. So you can go and do the server here. Usually only one server is gonna be down in this room at any given point in time on the first, second, or third day. So you might need to go and type in SV ping in the console in the corner and see which other one is down. So you see this time, I have to beat this time. Usually you get only 5 points for doing these, but if you beat the time, you actually get 15, which is insane for making money. So unfortunately, I did not beat that time. Realistically, you want 20 here. It's all right. You know, we ball, we do what we gotta do. It's all right. It's okay. You're gonna go to essentials and you're gonna buy an item box. If you have 20 points, you're gonna get the item box, and then you're gonna make that order, and then you're going to go to miscellaneous and you're gonna buy 10 garbage bags. Now me personally, I didn't get 20 points. So if you're really low on points like I am, you're gonna want to get one of these garbage bins. You're actually gonna want to get a couple, probably like 2, 3 of them. And you're gonna want to get on the ATV because we are about to leave. Base, you leave. You see this stream, you're gonna wanna go to the right and you're gonna wanna follow it all the way down. You're probably gonna wanna get right next to the stream, so let me do that real quick. Right next to the stream, follow it all the way down. You can cross the bridge if you want to and just follow it on the other side, but you don't need to do that because we're looking for something that's right in the water. And speak the devil, there it is. You're gonna wanna go, there we go, get in this log. Hey, you see the barrel. This has 50 MREs in it. Bam, bam, bam. Boom, bam, bop. Heading back to base. Bam. I'm gonna call the drone, and this is a box of, is it like 50 MREs? And I still have some left over that I need to sell tomorrow. So we're about to see how much profit that makes me. $925 off rip. You should also go and climb onto the roof. And once you climb on the roof, you're gonna want to come over here. This is right above the garage. So there's a burger here. But there's also this gas can has 256 points of fuel. You're gonna want to get another item box. But also while you're at it, I would go ahead and get, I'd say about 10 garbage bag rolls. You're fine, completely fine. Whoa, whoa, that shit look crazy. Sheesh. 1400, the beginning of day 2. So now I also need to go and get even more garbage bags. You could just do that. You just get a rock and bang against the crate a few times, and that breaks it. Mainly, what you're going to be looking for with these are MREs that you can sell, obviously. But there's also canned food, which I just put up for some reason. I didn't like show. Little, you know, canned food. There's like 3 different types you can get, and the little discs. There'll be the yellow one and also purple one. Yeah, all of these are complete fair game. They're complete fair game to sell later on, and they sell for a pretty good fucking amount. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to break all these boxes and collect all of that shit that I literally just talked about. Every single box that's in the base, I broke them, is what I got from the discs and the MREs. The total volume of this is still pretty low, so I'm gonna go and get all of the canned food I possibly can, or all the potatoes, bro. You know what? They can't even fit, bro. They can't even fit. There's too many potatoes. Realistically, you can stop here. This is an absolutely like reasonable point to stop at if you think that this is good enough for you. I'm just saying, this whole process took me maybe 40 minutes, and it's still day 3. I have the day speed turned all the way up. This is the fastest a day can pass in this game. This is a pretty reasonable spot to stop, but I do have a few extra things if you want to keep going and keep getting more money. So a huge thing is the reason why I bought these 2, the password changer and the hook. So I'm going to show you right now why I did that. So you're going to take the ATV, you're going to grab it, you're going to damage it somehow, and then you will put the ATV about right here. You might want to bring it like a little closer, but about right here. To a little closer, it's like right in my fucking face. You're going to see this little key card. Take the hook, you got to line it up just right, and then bam, you got the key card. You're going to attach it to the ATV. You're just gonna kind of put the ATV in the air a little bit. You're gonna get the key card out of this hole. And we got the key card. So with this key card, you can go use it on this keypad right here, open up the first door, and then with the password changer, you're just gonna go activate it. You type in a password. I'm gonna do boobs, and then the password is boobs, and now you are in the bunker. There's even more boxes down here. The most important thing to note that's back here is, let me move this box a little bit, is this. This is the Kerfur Omega recipe manual thing. You're gonna need this in order to really do some crazy shit later on, especially if you want to go and make a lot of money later in the game. This is the way that you have to do it, essentially. So if you were to stop right here and you were to say like, hey, okay, cool, I'm done, that's all I need. Things I would worry about personally is automatic signal processing, automatic polarity detection, storm filter. You get the spectrogram. It's pretty cool. I like the spectrogram. Download speed, I would say filter size. Server stability, you could raise up a little bit. You don't have to max it out though. Processing speed, bump all those up. I would increase like the some of the ping ones and the sensor ones as well. The detector sensitivity and frequency, you wanna fucking raise both of those all the way up. A detector quality, that's kind of up to you. Radar history, you don't need that. Radar speed, you don't need it either, really. Transformer stability, you probably want to raise that up a little bit. Processing level, you probably want to max this out as soon as humanly possible. But let's say you did want to keep going. I would probably get Woodchipper, off-rip. You're going to want the Woodchipper. Probably going to want a Kerfur, Broomba, and then you probably want to go to tools and then get the Hacksaw. I believe the power should turn off like very soon. The power should trip and turn off. Yep. Kerfur just fixes different servers for you. That's essentially all it does. It is a lifesaver. You're gonna have multiple of these running around at one point in time during your game because they're genuinely that great. The Broomba, it picks up trash around the base. I wouldn't let it get outside because it's probably gonna get stuck somewhere, but it's a Roomba. Like it's a Roomba. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You could put the mannequins in the Woodchipper if you wanted to, but all the mannequins have just vanished from the base, so I can't show you that. You also put chairs. You put chairs in there, then you get little piles that you can bag and you can sell. You could put whole entire trash cans in here. You could even put a broom in here. So again, it's just giving you more garbage. The Hacksaw is a little different because there are certain things that you can't really do much with. Like these little filing cabinets, they're too heavy to pick up, so you can't put them in the Woodchipper. So that's where that Hacksaw comes in. Granted, using the Hacksaw, it gives you scrap instead of trash, but honestly, getting metal scrap this way is insane because you can go and use that for the point mining later if you want to learn about point mining. That's a whole fucking can of worms on its own. I'm not gonna do that for the sake of this video because I think that it's stupid and boring and annoying and not worth it. You can't use a Hacksaw on anything that's a static object or anything that could be put into the Woodchipper. So anything that's light enough for you to hold, can't use the Hacksaw. And then if there's anything that's literally unable to be moved, can't do anything about it. Other places for you to go and other things for you to do to make money is to go here. So here is your little transformer for the base, and it shows you where each of the generators for the base are. Just follow these power lines and it'll take you straight to it. There's probably tons of trash where they are, and there's another fucking trash can here, I can tell you that. There's tons of trash there most of the time. There's probably something cool nearby, maybe, possibly. But there's also another place too that's kind of like a go-to for me. So go head out the base and you're going to cross the bridge. Holy shit, you cross the bridge. You're gonna go over here, and then you're just gonna stray a little bit. You go off the trail, a little diagonally into the fucking forest that's right in front of you. Keep going diagonally, you'll reach this. This is the hole. So the hole doesn't really have too much going on. A few of the server protection kits from earlier. There's a few gas cans, MREs, a lantern, which will come in handy a good while later. There's also boxes everywhere, trash on the ground. This spot is awesome. There's also a drive here. It's a free drive that you can fucking process. If you have the hook from earlier, whenever you leave, you can drag this back to the base. It's essentially just if you don't have any outlets close to you and you want to plug something in, like this is the way that you do it. But yeah, that's essentially it. That's how you get the best start in this game, point blank period. This is day 4, again, with the shortest time cycle possible. Like, days fly by whenever you have this setting maxed out. If you had it on default, this would be maybe day 3, like the start of day 3, maybe even the end of day 2 by the time you get all of this shit done. But thank you for watching, much appreciated. Subscribe to your boy for the hottest, most fire ass Boys of the Boy content. Sponsored by Windows Movie Maker.